Hello everyone. In today's Python session, we will see about inheritance and its types. We are learning the basic OOP concepts in Python. The basic object oriented programming concept allows us to divide the main program into many subprograms that can be designed, developed, tested parallelly means simultaneously at the same time. And later on, all these all these modules can be integrated into one system and a complete system will be tested once and the project will be delivered. So this is the benefit of using object oriented programming approach in Python. As we had seen, the object oriented programming is built by using the class and object concept. Now, consider if I have designed one class, I have written all the code inside that class, and if that class is already defined, and if I want to add a new functionality into my project, there is no need to change the whole code starting from top to bottom. We can simply do one thing. We can write a new class. We can write its own functionality and whatever features of the existing class we want to access in the new class, then we can allow that by establishing the inheritance. So, this inheritance is the process of deriving a new class from the existing class. So, this new class is derived from the existing class, means this new class will access properties of this existing class directly without object. There is no need to change the whole existing code. This is the benefit of inheritance. So, inheritance is the process in which one class can acquire properties and methods of another class. It is a process of deriving a new class from the existing class. The existing class is known as a parent, base, or superclass, and the new class is known as a child, derived, or subclass. Now, what are the advantages of this inheritance? Reusability of code means once class is defined, that functionality can be accessed many times in rest of the classes. No need to type that code again. Reduces duplication. No need to write existing code again and again. Easy maintenance. Finding errors in the existing code will be easy. No need to check the whole program. Only the respective module could be changed. It supports the hierarchical classification, means the organization of code in a structured way is simply possible with the help of this inheritance. Now, how to implement inheritance? What is the syntax to inherit a class? What is the syntax to derive a class? We have already existing parent class or base class. So class, base class name and its statements goes here, and the new class can be derived by writing class new class name. In bracket we have to give the name of parent class and its statement goes over here. Now suppose according to the number of class and their types and their relationships, how the data flows or accessed, there are five types of inheritance: single, multiple, multi level, hierarchical, and hybrid. We will see one by one. Now, single inheritance. When one class is derived from single base class, this is known as a single inheritance. Now here class B is derived from class A. means class B is a derived class, subclass, new class, child class, and class A is a parent class, base class, existing class, old class. This class B can access all the members of class A directly without object in class B. So when one class is derived from one base class, such type of inheritance is known as a single inheritance. Consider one example that we have written a class student with roll number and name. Now if I want to give a library number to the student, what I need to do for assigning library number to the student, I must know the roll number of a student, I must know the name. So what I have to do logically, I must read roll number and name again and then assign library number. Means you are rewriting the code, you are typing it again, you are compiling again, you are executing code again. So we are wasting time. So how we can reuse this code which is already written? We have already read roll number and name over here, then why there is need to read that again? So instead of that, we can reuse the existing code in the new class, and this new functionality of assigning library number can be written in new class and can access the existing code with the help of inheritance. So here student is a base class and library is a derived class. So how to write this code? Class student is an independent class. There is no arrow coming to the student class. So I am writing class student. In this class, I will be defining one function where I can read the roll number and name. Here I am writing one user defined function display1 to display the roll number and name. Now this class functionality is over. My project is done. But a new functionality, a customer has asked me to add or assign a library number to the student. So again, do I need to enter roll number, name, display, and then ask for the library number? So what I am doing, I am creating a new class from the existing class. So how I should write it? Class library. This is new class. In bracket, I must mention the name of parent, that is base class student. It means library is a derived class of student. It will access all the members of student by name. So here what I am doing, I am writing one user defined function get to where I am reading library number. In display to I am displaying library number. Now as per the diagram, if we could say library is derived class, it is child from this parent. So to access this or to call these functions of base class, there is no need to create object of student class. We can simply only create object of derived class. So here I am creating object of library class only, and I am calling the base class function get1 and display1 with the help of L object only. No need to create object of student class. That's why this is the definition of inheritance. It is the process of acquiring properties of one class using object of another class. So we will see this example practically how to implement this single inheritance. So I am writing one Python code where I am creating a base class stud, where I am writing one function, suppose get1, where I want to read a roll number as an integer number and input from user by giving message as enter roll number, and I want to close this class, and now I want to have one new class library which is derived from student class, and here I want to write one more function get2 which will be reading the library number or name from the user. For example, self.n is equal to I want to read from user, that's why input. Give message as a enter name, and if I want to assign library number ln is equal to integer, it should be input from the user, and I want to display message as a enter library number. Now get to function is over. Student is a base class where I am having only roll number, and library is a derived class from the student where I am reading name and library number. And I am having one more function, suppose show, where I am displaying everything. So I am writing here print roll number is equal to self dot rn. Similarly, I want to display name and library number as well, that I will be showing over here. So roll number, after roll number name self dot n, then library number that I am showing with ln. So all the display statement goes here, and now my class is over, and my regular Python code is started. So now what I have done, the member of student class. Now the student class variable is self.rn, roll number, that I am displaying in the show function. Show function is of library class. I am using roll number variable as it is with name only. I am not using representative of student class to access here that s1 dot roll number, s2 dot roll number. No. Now how this is possible? This is possible with the help of inheritance. Here I have mentioned library is derived from student. It means whatever variables and function of student class is directly accessible in library class just by name. No need of object. So similarly, now this class will not execute by its own, so I need to create object of class and call the function. Now there is no need to create object of base class. We will always create object of derived class only. So L is equal to lib. Now this lib class object L can be used to call get1 function of student class. It is allowed. How this is allowed to call the get1 function which is of student class, and how can we call that function with the L object of a library class? Because library is derived from student class, so it has all the rights to call the function. So L dot get 1, and now I will call L dot get 2, and last function L dot show. So using derived class object we can call the function of base class and derived class both, and your code ends here. So this is how we implement inheritance. There is a one base class and one derived class. Such type of inheritance is known as a single inheritance. Now I am saving this code as a SI. Code is saved, and when I execute this code, we will get output enter roll number, enter name, enter library number, and the details are shown. This is how single inheritance is implemented. So this was about single inheritance. Rest type of inheritance we will see in the next session. Thank you.